Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome to Officer Adda 24/7. I hope you all would be good. So before I start the session, just let me know audio and video. Is everything perfect and fine? Quickly let me know audio and video. Is everything perfect and fine? If yes, share the session of this link among all your Telegram group, your Facebook group, your WhatsApp group, wherever your friends and colleagues are connected who are preparing for JAIIB exam. The session is important for all those who are preparing for JAIIB May-June 2023 exam, which is actually altogether a new exam with different changed syllabi, right? And in this particular session, I'll be telling you what is the passing criteria, how can you pass this exam, what are the do's and don'ts that you should take care while preparing for this exam. So if everything is fine, just let me know that I can start with the session. So before I move ahead, just quickly let me tell you that there is a flat 81% sale on all JAIIB, CAIIB and bank promotion batches. You will be able to avail this sale if you use the code Y183. So in case you want to claim 81% discount on the JAIIB new batch that is starting from 16th of December, English medium, you have to enroll in this batch using the code Y183 so that you get maximum discount. In case you are new to Officer Adda 24/7, do not forget to subscribe our YouTube channel and press the bell icon. Next, now the question is, what is the passing criteria for our JAIIB May-June 2023 exam? What is the new syllabi and what is the time period to qualify this exam? What will be the registration? When will be the exam? So when we talk about the registration, the expected date for registration will start from March, April onwards, and the examination will be held in the month of May. June CAIIB, May JAIIB. Right, now when you're appearing for this exam this time, may I know how many of you are like freshers who are giving this exam for the first time, or there are any candidates who have already appeared for the JAIIB exam before? Just let me know in the chat, because if you're completely new to this area, in that case let me tell you, you have total 4 subjects. This one is old. All others are new. All these are new. So altogether this time you will have total 4 subjects to prepare. The first one being Indian economy and Indian financial system. This talks about the Indian economy. So the first part. What is the first part all about? It will talk about microeconomy, macroeconomy. Then the second part, Indian financial system. This will talk about the capital market, money market, financial instruments, financial regulators who are regulating the financial system of India, the one who are creating or making available the funds, right, from the household to the business people. So that is what you will be talking about. Right, and then there is principle and practices of banking, PPB. This is something similar to what you have studied earlier, right? Then comes the third subject, AFM. That is accounts and financial management for bank. This has changed completely. So accounting process would be there, but there is a huge change this time in the accounting subject. So AFB is now replaced with the topic AFM. It's a completely new topic. Then you have retail banking and wealth management, again a complete new topic. Right, so these are the completely new topic that are available, that is retail banking and wealth management. Altogether, these are the 4 new subjects that you are required to prepare, correct? And any doubts still here? In case of any doubt, just let me know. Now, altogether, these papers will be conducted by IIBF in the month of May. Right. Now, when this will be conducted in the month of May, you need to start your preparation early. Right. You have to start your preparation early so that there is no delay with respect to any clarity in the concept or anything. So when you talk about the preparation, you have to start your preparation early this time, right? Why? Because the syllabus is very lengthy. How many of you have attempted JIB exam before? Have you attempted this exam before? Okay. So in case if you have prepared for this exam before, you'll find now there is a huge difference. Earlier also it was tough, and now also you'll find it tough. Why? Because there are huge changes in the syllabus. Right, there are major changes in the syllabus. Now my question is, do you think that 6 months are, the 6 months are finally, I will be telling you the passing criteria also. So are these 6 months enough for passing the exam? So ideally if I say yes, why? Because when you talk about the detailed syllabus, you'll find that there are certain topic which you have studied earlier, which you have decent knowledge about. But yes, there will be special topics which will require your attention. Now for example, when I talk about Indian economy architecture, somewhere you would have studied this topic earlier in JIB if you have attempted it before. The one who is new, that would be completely new subject for you. Right, now there is no stress about it. Why? See, if you start your preparation early, there is one thing that you gain concept clarity. Right, once you start your preparation early, you start gaining the concept clarity, and that concept clarity will help you to attempt the practice questions. Right, so once you start preparing early, you get a good conceptual knowledge. Then you start practicing the question. You can prepare your own revisions notes or summary notes, and you need not be dependent upon anyone for this. Right, then after that, once you're done with the summary notes and revision is done, you can give the test series, practice question, attempt mock test. All this will actually increase your chances of selection. Trust me on this, if you're following certain steps, right, you will be able to clear this exam. Now there are 4 modules having these topics, right, in detail. These are the topics that you'll find in the exam this time in the JIB syllabus. Now if you talk about the passing criteria, so this time the exam will have 100 questions like before, and each question would be of different mark, which IABF has not yet specified. Right, but what is the passing criteria? So altogether you have 4 paper, 1, 2, 3 and 4 paper. So ideally what will be the aggregate marks? You have to score 50 minimum in each for getting exemption, and altogether an aggregate of 200. So if you score 45 in some subject but 55 in some other subject, right, then it is fine. So minimum passing marks is 45, but do remember for exemption you have to score 50, right, and for the aggregate you have to altogether get 200 to get cleared throughout your JIP. So for example, if I explain you it in this way, let's say in paper 1, 2, 3, 4, you scored 45 here, you scored 52 here, 53 here, and 55 here. Will you get passed? Will you get, or will you not get passed? Will you get clear? Will you be able to clear the exam? Yes. Why? Because when you see the aggregate score over here is more than, right, it is more than 200. So you are cleared. Though you have scored 45 in this subject. Let's say if you score 44 over here, 52, 55, 65, you will not be able to clear this exam. Why? Because minimum marks in each subject should be 45. If it is less than 45, you will not be able to clear the exam. So there is also negative marking this time in the examination, and that is 0.25 marks. So there is negative marking of 0.25 this time on in the exams of JIB. So be very careful. Certain do's and don'ts if I talk about. The first one being, do not attempt questions right which you are not sure. So one don't, broadly, very clearly, because earlier this was the do, right? We used to say you do attempt each and every question. Now this time we'll say don't attempt questions which you are not sure about, right? If you are not sure about the answer of a particular question, don't go for it, right? Now, second thing, something that is really important is this time to start preparing early. The only problem that many of us face is that we start preparing late, because of which the revision time, the class completion time, the question practice time, it's a common time. And because of which you somewhere start skipping topics, skipping revision or practice question or mock test. In case you want to, in case you want to ensure that you get selected this time, one thing that you should listen to me or my advice is to start preparing early. You will see that we have started our batch this time on 9th of December itself. Why we are doing so? So before this, we used to start, sorry, not 9th of December, 16th December for JIB. So earlier we used to start our JIB batch. The first batch should start in February or January end, right? But this time we are starting early because there are 4 subjects to be taken care of. We want you to start preparing early so that, during the end you have more time and we have more time for revision, practice, marathons, all that will ensure your selection. Because at this point of time, you need, because it's a new paper, right? When it's a new paper, the chances of selection are high because the paper might be easy. Because, right now there is no source of preparation, correct? So in case you're looking forward for what is the ideal source of preparation at this point of time, trust me, it is the JIB English medium batch that we have launched from 16th of December. So we have launched this batch of JIB. Right. Now, how will you reach this batch or how can you enroll in this batch? Visit adda247.com. Right over here, select JIB and CIB. So you'll get option JIB and CIB, and over here you will find JIB 2023. Click on this. Right. Once you click on JIB 2023, you will find both the batches, bilingual and English medium. So both the batches are there, bilingual in English. This is starting from 16th of December. In order to enroll, select this batch. The timings that we prefer for the batches of JIB and CIB are post 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. and in morning it is 6 to 8. Right? So somewhere we are well aware that you guys are working in a bank and which has no entry and exit time. So in that case, it will not be possible for you to study in odd hours. Right. So that is why we take care of the time. So in this batch, you'll be provided with live classes, test series, ebooks. Right. All this will be provided to you. This is a live batch. And then this batch, this is interactive classes. You can ask doubt to the mentors. Then there will be mocks and ebooks that will be provided. There will be mock tests for each subject that will be provided for you to practice in the end. Now, in order to enroll this batch, you might see the price is 15,799, which will be discounted if you use the code Y183. So, this is your code. You will get a double confirmation over here. So, be very careful while using the code. Why? Because once you use the code, you might, if you use a different code, you might pay higher amount. And once you pay higher amount, there is no revert to it. So before you enroll, ensure that you are using the right code so that you get maximum discount. Now, when you use the code Y183, you will find that the price of this batch will come down to 3159. So you could see when you use the code Y183, the price is from 15,709 is 3179, which is 80% off. So along with the code Y183, use the coins which are provided in Adda 24/7 app. So suggestion would be to download Adda 24/7 app, and from that you enroll in your English medium batch or bilingual batch, whichever you're preferring. Both the batches are starting on same date. So there is no stress about it that this batch is starting early or this batch is starting late. Both are starting at the same date. So enroll in this batch using the code and coins. Also, for your ease, I've shared the link of the batch in the comment section so that you don't find it difficult to enroll. You can directly click on it. There is a discount code, and use that code so that you get maximum discount of 81%. So altogether, coins and Y183 will give you 81% discount, and this price will further reduce by 1%. Right, so again, thank you for joining in this session, and I'll meet you in the next session where I'll be telling you about the double validity of JAIIB, CAIIB Mahapack and JAIIB Mahapack. Ideally, if any one of you are planning to prepare both JAIIB, CAIIB in the coming 2 years, then there is JAIIB, CAIIB Mahapack for both bilingual and English medium candidates. How can you enroll in that batch? I'll tell you. So I'll tell you the benefit of it. You have to click JAIIB, CAIIB and click on JAIIB, CAIIB Mahapack. So JAIIB, CAIIB Mahapack, what is JAIIB, CAIIB Mahapack? This comes with a double validity. Validity of 24 months, yani 2 years. So this is valid for 2 years. What is the benefit? It has the benefit of unlimited live classes, whether English or bilingual, mock test, ebooks, and these unlimited live classes for JAIIB and CAIIB both, not one, both, and it will be valid for 2 years. So if anybody is dedicatedly preparing for both JAIIB and CAIIB in the coming 2 years, then this is very cost effective because this is available at a validity of 24 months today. The discount price of 81%, it is 10,199. But this price, 10,199, will further reduce by 1 more percent, so it will come to 9,000 something. But understand how important is this. Now you don't have to pay again for CAIIB, and not only live classes, this will include case study batch, this will include your revision classes, everything free of cost. Numerical batch, whether bilingual, English, language is no barrier, all the batches comes in both the language. So all the batch that we bring up for the next 24 months will be provided to you free of cost. And this offer is only for limited period, double validity on JAIIB, CAIIB Mahapack, for which the discount code is Y183 plus coins, so that you get 81% off, and this 81% will reduce the price again by 1%. Okay, so thank you for joining in this session. I'll be bringing, I'll keep bringing for you such fruitful and important session that will help you to take your decision carefully. So all the best, start preparing. Thank you.